What's up, YouTube? It's the Blackwing Hero here. I have here a Harpie deck that has been getting some comeback here. I just decided to make a full deck list, and so far it's been working out pretty well. Right now it's 6-0. That's just about it. It's 2 out of 3 matches on Dueling Network. The new cards and support that came out has really been helping out in all this with Harpie Channeler and Hysteric Sign. Hysteric Sign is very, very good. It's so broken in many ways. It's just like a +3. Anyway, let's get straight to the deck. Our first card here is Dark Simorgh. Dark Simorgh is here because, of course, the 2 Sangans and Tour Guides, as you can see there. It makes it for great explosion and all that stuff. Plus, your opponent can't activate any spells or traps, I believe. Yeah, they can't set any cards on the field, which is very, very good. Next, we have a 2 Effect Veiler, just for purposes, of course, like stopping Rabbit or anything like that. Then we have 3 Harpie Channeler. Channeler is one of the most broken cards in this entire thing, because you could just summon out Harpie's Pet Dragon with just discarding 1 Harpie. Except it can't be Harpie's brother. Yeah, it can't be Harpie's brother. You can special summon any Harpie monster that you want, except for Harpie's Channeler or Harpie's brother. Even though this card is very good. Alright, next we have Harpie Lady 1. I was debating on whether or not to go Harpie Lady, Cyber Harpie Lady or Harpie Lady the others. But Harpie Lady 1 is very good because it's Sangan searchable. It gains 300. It comes in as a 1600. Plus with Harpie's Underground, it's an 1800 beat stick. So Harpie Lady 1 is more better than all of them. And next we got 3 Harpie Queen, just pretty standard terraforming right there. Search power, even it's like a 1900 beater. There's nothing not to like. And it's a Harpie Lady, so yeah. One Harpie's Pet Dragon. Harpie's Pet Dragon I never actually even used. In fact, I'm actually thinking about taking him out just to make it go back to 40. But other than that, it's been pretty much okay. Next we have 2 Harpie's Pet Dragon. I don't want to go 3. 3 is a bit too crowdy in my opinion. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick with 2. I've had moments where I've actually drawn both Harpie's Pet Dragon. I was like, oh my god. Then we run 1 Sangan and the double tour guide. Of course, those 2 are for Dark Simorgh, and Sangan is just being like an extra search for Harpie Lady 1 or Harpie's Channeler. You're probably going to want to go to Harpie Channelers a lot, though. That's like the main search of the entire deck. Moving on to spells, got 1 copy of Dark Hole, 2 copies of Elegant Egotist. This card's really broken. I'm thinking about actually bumping it up to 3 just because of Harpie's Hunting Ground combo. It's like literally broken. Harpie's Hunting Ground is like an MST on steroids. It gives all your Wing Beast monsters 200 attack and defense, and anytime a Harpie Lady is special summoned, you could destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. And it's any spell or trap card, which brings us to my next spell card called Hysteric Sign. Hysteric Sign is very broken actually. The only thing that stops it is T-King. The card reads, when this card is activated, add 1 Elegant Egotist from your deck or graveyard to your hand. During the end phase, if this card is destroyed, or I'm sorry, during the end phase, if this card was destroyed this turn, add 3 Harpie monsters with different names from your deck to your hand, except Harpie's brother. You can only use the effect of Hairstine once per turn. So overall, this card is just basically a huge ass +4 or 3. I've never had any problems with this. You just play this when you have Harpie's Hunting Ground, and then just summon a Harpie Lady like Channeler, blow up. You get to blow up your Hysteric Sign even after you added your Elegant Egotist. It's just insanely broken. So yeah, you should definitely look at Harpies in a new way. Next we have just Monster Reborn, Pot of Avarice, and Duality. I don't want to run Heavy Storm because of the we have the field spell. Although Heavy Storm would be actually very good in this deck, even MST, but I just felt like it would be too crowded. I'm already at 41 cards as it is. So that's the end of the spells. Let's go on to the traps. We have 2 Compulsory Evacuation device, 2 Hysteric Party. I don't want to add 3 because I found that 3 is just really overcrowded, and plus it gets MST'd anyway, even if I set like my whole hand. So just 2 Hysteric Party is good for now. I run 3 Icarus Attacks. I don't want to go 2, even though I only run like 9 Harpies. 3 Icarus Attack is still beautiful and all that stuff. funny because I've yet to actually use Icarus Attack, but other than that, it's been pretty well. And then finally we have the Solemn Brigade, of course, because the Solemn Brigade is insane. So yeah, that's the main deck. It's 41 cards. I'm still thinking about taking out the Harpie's Pet Dragon though, make it 40, see how well that does. I know I usually go to the extra deck, but now I'm going to go to the side deck because I've been trying to do side deck choices. This is the best one that's worked out for me so far. It's 2 Maxx's for windups, 2 Snowman Eater for heroes or Rabbit Dino, 3 MSTs. I sided in 3 MSTs because I felt like I just needed more trap destruction removal if I'm facing like a trap heavy deck. Plus I could just pop my own Hysteric Party. I don't want to side in Heavy Storm, so yeah. And then I have 2 Gozen Match, 2 Imperial Wall, I don't even know what that is. 2 Imperial Iron Wall. It's very beautiful. It stops rabbits, stops chaos, all that stuff. And then I have 2 Soul Drain, takes out Dark Worlds and all that stuff. I last not least 2 Trap Stun. I don't want to run Decree because Trap Stun is just way better, in my opinion, because Roll Decree stays on the field and I need my traps. I don't want to side out a lot of things, so yeah. The extra deck is very interesting. I run 1 copy of Catastor just in case I accidentally go into a Veiler and a random Harpie Lady. And then I have Black Rose Dragon. I'm thinking about taking this out for Ancient Fairy Dragon though, because Ancient Fairy Dragon helps me pop my own cards, gain 1,000 life, and all that stuff. And last but not least, I have 1 copy of Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon is one of the craziest cards I've ever played in this. Just play Effect Veiler and Harpie's Pet Dragon, I'm set. The next 2 cards is the newest card, Harpie's Pet Mirage Dragon. This card's insane because you can just attack directly for 2,000 damage. And you could, it says your opponent cannot target another Harpie monster for an attack or card effect. During the end phase, you have to detach 1 XYZ material from this card. So it's like Adrius, but a bit like crazy for Harpies. It takes 2 Winged Beast monsters to make it though, so yeah, it's kind of depressing. Alright, then we have 1 Lightning Plover. Plover was an optional card for me. When this card is XYZ summoned, target 1 set card your opponent controls, return to the bottom of the deck. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and return it to the top of the deck. This card, I have to admit, it was kind of okay. I had it at 2 at first, but I decided 1 would be okay because anytime I would summon this, oh, by the way, it takes 2 level 4 wind monsters, but anytime I'd summon this, I'd always get compulsed or anything like that. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to bring this down to 1, so yeah. Then we have 1 Maestroke, 2 Big Eye. Big Eye is basically like the god of this deck. It's like just the main situation. And then we have Shockmaster, Utopia, Blackship of Corn. This card is really hilarious. I love it. And then we have Queen Dragoon Djinn. This card was my own tech. I was just like, you know what? I still have a dragon in the graveyard. I can bring it out and maybe XYZ for another Big Eye again. For those of you who don't know, if you have Harpie's Channeler and Harpie's Pet Dragon on the field, or if Harpie Channeler is anywhere near a Dragon type monster, it becomes level 7 instantly. So you could just overlay with Harpie's Pet Dragon, who is a level 7, and make Big Eye. That's if those of you don't understand the combo. And last but not least, we have 2 wind-up Zenmaines. Zenmaines being there for the only 3 targets for Sangan or Tour Guide. I just needed a rank 3 target. In fact, I actually went into a duel going in with Tour Guides and Sangan, and I totally forgot the rank 3s. It was all rank 4s. I was like, oh no. So yeah, that's the entire deck, YouTube. It's like I said, it's 6-0 right now. I'm still testing it. I want to bump it down to 40, like I've been saying. That's basically it. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Harpies will get up in the tiers, or will it just stay down there where apparently all the other bad decks belong? So comment, rate, subscribe, and check out my channel for more cool videos.